must pay that money and support that child. No, not November, October. I broke the story to you in November. No, I broke the story to you in November. No, not November, October of 2018. I investigated the story, including the woman, the grandmother, the child, and Davido. And then I held a news conference. So we have an investigative journalism thing and a PR thing. I introduced the world to Anu at 5 years old, 4.5 in fact. She was about to turn 5. I built an Instagram page for her at 5 for her birthday, and that was it. And I paid her tuition, put her in school. She wasn't going to school, gave her money for provisions and stuff. I supported her, okay, for a few years, but I left Ibadan the next year. Now, let me say something to you if you're a Davido fan. You need to listen very carefully because a lot of you have ignorance, and ignorance does not excuse stupidity. Nigeria is not America. Davido is an American citizen. When an American impregnates a woman outside America, okay, and the woman brings the child forward and says, this is your child, I need money to take care of this child, okay, that American citizen must pay that money and support that child after a DNA
So
test
guys, this is
concluded that he's the father.
Davido's and
Davido has only had one
supposed
DNA
or
test
alleged
for
daughter Anu
one DNA
Saga.
test in
So
2014
here
when
is
the child was almost 1 year old.
let me pause it first.
That DNA
Here is
test.
Dr. Kemi talking about it because Dr. Kemi has to react because they have been accusing Dr. Kemi of being the one behind this whole issue, that she's the one that all like pushed this lady and this her daughter to come out again to drag the video. So now she's explaining. So guys, a lot is going on concerning this Davido and his alleged daughter and no bad bros. Guys, I will allow you guys to watch Dr. Kemi's reaction and respond, then other people that also drop their opinion concerning this issue. So guys, just watch.
Them that, oh, she's not my child. Kemi Olunloyo is just pushing an agenda. Why would I be pushing an agenda? I have my own children to worry about. Okay? A woman is asking you to come and do a DNA test that's clean, an independent one. Many people volunteer their time. Tonto Dike volunteered her time. At that time, Tonto and I were talking. Tonto said that she come to Abuja. She will be the one that will organize it and do an independent DNA. Davido refused. Several people volunteered to do this independent DNA. Davido refused. And he told the Nigerian Tribune, I already had a DNA test. It's negative, and that's the end. And that's how it ended. I left Ibadan the next year. I handed over the Instagram to the mother. They didn't post there for 6-7 years. And they started posting, and everybody seems to be screaming and getting crazy. Are you out of your fucking minds? You know what I mean? Now the child is 13 years old, has her own individuality, and wants to ask the father for DNA test, no longer the mother running around. This is not Helen. And the other 30 BG guy, Cubana chief priest. This is Anu Adeleke. A child boldly calls herself Anu Adeleke. Changes her name on her Instagram page to Davido's oldest daughter. It's not competition. It's who she is. Now, let me tell you something about America. If you don't pay child support and you have a child that you should be supporting, in America, they deactivate your passport and your driver's license. I hope you know that. If the State Department has to deactivate Davido's American passport, you know it's going to cause a lot of trouble. He won't be able to travel on that particular passport. He will have to switch to his Nigerian passport, and he will need visas. Wake up, people. Don't sit your ass down and be supporting nonsense. Davido might lose his driver's license and his passport if he's not careful. Because this girl, Ayola Binjo, is sitting in Ibadan, selling her wares in a little shop, does not mean she doesn't have a lot of power. She actually has more power than Davido. Davido now goes into the girl's DM, that's the Anu girl, and starts threatening Ayo to the child. I will arrest your mom. Who are you, Davido? What money do you have? Your money can't buy shit. Your money can't even buy a Grammy. The Grammys is next month. You're fucking up on the internet already. You think the judges are not looking? They're looking. And then you're going to lose another one. Last year you lost it because you were threatening Tiwa Savage. Now you're threatening the mother of a child that came and demanded a DNA test from you. Would you stop this nonsense? Adeleke has posted on that girl's page that she's going to contact the State Department. I'm sure people have told her about the U.S. Embassy. What you do is you take your child to the U.S. Embassy if you believe your child was fathered by an American. And to get that DNA test, the U.S. Embassy will send you to a lab and a clinic where they will do it discreetly. Nobody can alter anything. Nobody can pay you any money in an envelope. Nothing. Davido should submit himself for that DNA test. Instead, he tells his lawyer, that liar, that fat-ass liar, Bobo Ajudua, last year, January 9th, to post on social media that which DNA, we had 2 DNA tests, both came out negative. And they picked both locations, both hospitals. Now, Davido has contradicted himself exactly 12 months later. We had 5 DNA tests. So if Bobo is saying you had 2 in January of 2025, when did you have the other 3? Between then and now, right? You have not seen Anu since she was 1 year old, Davido. Stop it. And then look at the chat between Davido and Anu. Look at what Davido said to the girl. The girl said, but you said 5. Davido said 4 tests plus 1 at 10 years old. Davido forgot that he was actually talking to the child. The child said, I never saw you at 10 years old. I never had any test. Now Davido twisted it and said, this is an obsessed fan. Daniel Rege replied and said, an obsessed fan? You're calling somebody a bitch and you said you have not seen her before. She's an obsessed fan. But you're submitting to DNA 5 times. Look at what Daniel Rege did there. Something is wrong with David Adeleke. I don't know whether it's the drugs he uses, weed he smokes, but imagine calling somebody a bitch. Imagine threatening the mother that took care of this child from birth. I'm so passionate about Anu's story because I brought Anu to the world, as in I brought her online for people to know her. I had a massive press conference for her, which Instablog and other media, came to. And look at the comments on Instablog, 10,600 in 2018. And 8 years later, we still don't have a DNA test. Davido did not have 2, 3, 4, or 5 DNA tests. He needs to go in and establish that child as his child. The reason he's avoiding it is because the child came from a prostitute. In his own words, to the Olubado's son. How would you expect me to accept a child from a prostitute? So if that child was from a prostitute, you couldn't keep your dick inside your pants? You made out and you made love and you had sex, whatever it is, with the prostitute. So you got to take care of the child, David. Okay? Once a DNA proves, I've gone through this in my own life, but once a DNA proves that you are the father, you have to pay child support. If you don't pay child support, your driver's license disconnected, your U.S. passport disconnected. Think about it, Davido. Lower yourself and stop these threats. I will arrest you. Do they arrest people in America for DNA? When a child asks for DNA in America or a mother, do they arrest them? Stupid motherfucker. Stop it, David. If anyone knows you, I know you more than anywhere. You have been rude to a lot of people in this world, including me. Nobody's going to tolerate your bullshit or entertain your bullshit. And your stupid ass fans who have no brains to even think you're doing something wrong. A simple letter by a girl asking for something on Instagram became a global sensation. Go and look at the American blogs. They are canceling you, Davido. Davido likes children. He loves children. He loves every one of your children. 3 of them had to do DNA tests. You fought their mothers. Dawson had to do a DNA test. You ignored that woman. She delivered that baby inside the house. They had to do a DNA test. What is it with you? Now you've done 5 for 1 child. Certified liar. Now get in there, David, before that woman gets into the embassy. That girl should have a U.S. passport and she should have child support. 13 years already. Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, January 16th, 2026. It's Friday, and the story that's trending now is about
So guys, that is Dr. Kemi. She was the one talking just now, reacting to this ongoing buzz between Davido and his alleged daughter, Anu. So my people, not be so much, you know. A lot is going on the internet space, guys. Sorry guys, in case you hear noise in the background, I'm doing something while doing this video. I'm just doing something. I'm not feeling it. I tried to do this video yesterday. I don't know what is wrong with this with my channel, or whether na network. I don't know whether na internet, whether na the channel. I don't even know, guys. So I decided to do it today. Now it's noisy and I'm very, very busy. As it is hot, make it not let it cool. So guys, a lot is going on. As you all know that Anu came out to call on Davido, alleged or supposed father, that he should come and submit himself for DNA test, that she will soon be 13 years old and a lot is happening in her life. Her friends is bullying her in school, that she's experiencing a lot of negativity concerning this not knowing her father. So she decided to call on Davido to please pity her and do the DNA. She just wants to know who her real father is, or rather her father is. So Davido went to her DM and he started dropping some not so nice words for the girl, and the girl had to show, she had to show the chat, the conversation between Davido and herself on the internet space. And the mother of the girl had to reply because some of the words Davido used on her was not nice. Davido was saying that he's going to arrest the mother, that the mother is lying, that she pitied the girl, that he's not the father of the girl, that the mother is just lying on top of his head, that he has done 5 DNA tests for the girl. And the girl said never, when did that happen, that he's not seen the video before. And according to the girl and the mother, they said that they've only done 1 test. And guys, don't forget, this same Davido lawyer came out last year to say that they've done 2 tests. Davido lawyer Bobo, when this lady came out last year to talk about this DNA, the lawyer came out to say that the lady should enter house, that they've done tests twice, that it's negative. How come she's coming out again to say Davido is responsible for her daughter? So now Davido is coming out again to say that they've not only done 2 tests but 5 tests. A lot. So a lot of people are now reacting that, what are we going to believe? Sorry guys. So a lot of people are now asking that, what are we going to believe? Is it the 2 tests or the 5 tests? Because your lawyer came out last year. You can't say you are not aware that your lawyer came out. Like, definitely you are the one that told the lawyer what to say. Your lawyer came out to say 2 tests last year, January. Now you are coming out again to say 5 tests. Are you saying that between last year and now, you people done 3 tests? And in the chat between this girl and Davido said 4 tests. And the girl were not asking Davido that, but you said 5 just now. How come 4? Then he said they did 1 when we were 10 years old. And the girl said, I'm not aware. Now people, a lot is going on. A lot is really going on, guys. I don't even know who to believe. And this lady has come out now threatening Davido, saying that he wants to go to U.S. Embassy in Nigeria to lay this complaint, that if Davido refuse to do this test, that she's going to talk, like, you understand now, she make sure say a lot happens for the video life. Now people, I don't know how to see this matter. A lot is really going on in this case. A lot is going on. Who do you think is lying? Do you think it's Davido or the girl? But one thing I will say in this very matter is that if you notice this lady, she has continually said the same thing right from the very first day this matter entered the internet. She has continually said the same thing. When someone is consistent in what she's saying like this, just know that there is maybe some atom of truth in what they are saying. But Davido, on the other side, is not being consistent. Today we say 2 DNA, tomorrow we say 5, the next day we say 3. I know it's not the one that said 2 the last time, it was his lawyer, but definitely, come on now, who tell the lawyer? So definitely, it's his lawyer, it's his representative. So for his lawyer to come out to say 2, now they say 3, and before they said 1, the matter is not even consistent. I mean, his own explanation. And a lot of people are asking now that, why will you submit yourself for 5 DNA when you know that you are not responsible? Like, because according to him, he said that he have never met this lady before. And some people are now saying that, if you've not met this lady before, how come you are not submitting yourself to 5? Some people are even defending him, saying that why he will submit himself to 5 is that he's a celebrity, he want to clear his name, like he want to remove all doubts. But guys, come on now, submit yourself to 5 DNA. I don't understand. My people, I don't know, but a lot is going on. There's a lot of people that say that this girl do not look like the family of Adeleke. Some say that they look like Imade. Some say that it look like Bired. My people, for me, if you ask me, this girl look like Imade. She's just the fair version of Imade. But for me, resemblance not really matter. Sometimes you go resemble person. You go turn out to not be you born the person. You to see Destiny, people and the baby that has been trending online. They look alike, but no traces of relation, or like they are not even related by blood. So my people, I don't know, but for me, I would say that if Davido is the one that's responsible for this pregnancy of this child, he should go and take care of this child. Because according to Dr. Kemi, me, I know they use, sometimes I know they believe Dr. Kemi, because Dr. Kemi and one person want to say today she could talk, tomorrow she could talk that. Sometimes Dr. Kemi says not see they consistent, but you see this particular issue, Dr. Kemi has been saying the same thing for some time now. Yeah, Dr. Kemi has been repeatedly saying the same thing. It could be true. I don't know, guys. It could be true, it could be lie. But guys, I just want you to listen to this other video. Drop your opinion in the comment section.
I have barely 15 minutes. Don't worry, David is not her father. I can say almost certainly. Good afternoon. Cheers. I'm going to say you be Jollof Pro Max. At least I get money, your papa, Jollof get money, your papa not get. Everybody that we are talking about today has money except your father. And he's transferring that Omoale to you. So, I saw one of the DNA tests. And I saw one of the DNA tests. And I spoke to a family member today. Now, there's a dilemma. I've been speaking to Anu's mom for a while. And Anu's mom is the daughter of one of my late lecturers, Dr. Labinjo, in sociology, University of Ibadan. Media, what the government want to do to social media? And they pray say they not do am, but the way they look am, it's worrisome. Why dragging fathers? You say rude. If they want a DNA test, they should demand it through the court. The family member I spoke to today said 2 of the DNA tests were chosen by the girl's mother. They said they did 5. Let me tell you, even if Davido wants to be stupid, do you think his father is a no-nonsense gentleman? His father will take no nonsense from anybody. Even if David say no one do the DNA, the papa don't do am. If David say no one that pikin, the papa go collect her for the back. That's how Davido's father does not want. And you don't know that man, no. He does not want any stain on himself or his family. I have barely 15 minutes.
So guys, that is from Dr.
Don't worry, David is not her father.
So guys, you hear what he said, that he saw a copy of the DNA, one of the DNA that said that Davido is not responsible for the child, that he's not the father of the girl. And he also said that this particular Davido, I mean the father, that is a no-nonsense man, that if really say that Davido get pikin, the man for don't claim the pikin. Now people, what do you think about that statement? Do you agree with this, with that phrase? Do you agree? Because before you agree, remember what happened between Larissa London and remember what happened between Davido and Larissa London. What do you think? Let me put the other video for you guys to listen to what the one has to say concerning this whole issue going on right now. Now, wow. DNA Balava. Now, wow. Guys, listen.
Whether Davido is the father or is not the father of that child, that one no concern me.
The wicked mother, the self-centered, selfish mother that is risking the life of that innocent daughter is my problem. That girl now not get any, like, it's not a battle. But out of your greed, selfishness, and wickedness, you went to change the name to Adeleke first to affect that child psychologically, so that the child will think that, oh, maybe this is my family. Whereas this is your battle. You push that pikin now. Now him they chat with David. Like, does it even make any sense? I don't know what you people did together now business. But leave that innocent child out of this. Parents should learn. There are some battles, now your battle. No go give your innocent child. Now so in only this country you go see people, you cannot feed your own family. You are risking the life of your innocent child. Make it go road, go the hawk. It's unfair. You go sit down for house, they go they bring returns for you. As NURTW parents where you be. We can do better now. And you think that this thing makes sense? Your own child is fighting for who is my father, who is not my father. At that age, 15 years old. Ah, madam, you're not okay. You're not okay. You're not okay. Everybody knows that in Nigeria, nobody criticizes David like D1. But on this matter, you are a selfish, self-centered woman. Greedy. Go and fight for a poor man to be the father. No. Now so rich people now they look. People don't make them. Doris part 2. Everywhere good, my people. When I want that woman, oh, if we begin to drag you, no go like yourself. Leave the child out of this. Come with your full chest. Now you do am, not be the child. Nonsense. Irresponsible woman. I'm not sorry for Ona this year. If you do something wrong, I criticize you. I will not be merciful on you. Everywhere good, my people. Do you want here? Shalom.
So guys, what do you think about Junior D1? D1. What do you think about his opinion? Do you think what he said is the fact? A lot of people are supporting him on the comment section. I think he has a point. But the girl is not even up to 15 years. The girl will be 13 years very soon. I believe she don't even reach 13. I think like she's just celebrated at 13 years. I believe very soon she's going to be 13 or so. So she's 13 years. Or around 13. So my people, what you not think? Oh, wahala. Now wow, hey, this matter, you don't wear rapper, tarapa where. Now wow. Now people, I have a lot to say, but make I just feel I just making on know what they go. Maybe later when I'm chance, when I have time and when I'm free and not be all this noise for background, I'll come drop my own opinion because I need this issue. Yeah, I feel even for this junction. So I come your way again next time. Please remember blessed and bye.